Shout out to the family, man. It's your boy Swab Boss. Whole bunch of Black Power shit. Looking out, trying to see what's going on with the YouTube shit. Okay, I got a notification. All right, I got a notification. Oh no, let me see. I can, yeah, I can copy that. Mm, just, okay, I think I did it. Hood in the building. Never trying to get rid of you. Shout out to you, sis. What's going on there? Um, okay, yeah. So. It's my time to talk. Is the argument league back? Well, we are live now, so technically, I guess, yeah, right. But yeah, I did send a link to the brothers off the fly. Don't know if they busy at work, what's going on in the hospital, eating. Um, but yeah, shout out to the AOI, man. Shout out to the brothers, man. And, we gonna keep it going, of course. Gold, man. The brothers Scorp, Brandon Scorp Bay. Pro Black, all Pooh. Man. Shout out to the sister Moonflower. Shout out to the sister that I see she had a debate not too long ago. I ain't gonna lie. I went back and watched that Taz and Domo debate and the Chris versus Blue debate. Um, I'm trying to see if the brothers will watch it or if they have, just so we can like give a real breakdown of it and not like just watch it on the fly on the spot and give our opinion of it. So of course that'll be something structured later in the day when everybody's at work. I mean everybody's at home. Stuff and um probably percussion pro what? So that's it. I got some shit to handle. May work. But you know that don't always matter. But, mm. How you doing, sister? Yes. God bless her. So yeah, we in the building. I don't know how bad it's breaking up or whatever. But we are officially live. This is the live stream on the argument lanes. Yeah, so I watched the debate with Blue and Chris. And you know what? Maybe this ain't the best idea for me because I really be so vocal having these opinions, and I come off so hateful, I guess people like I don't know. People just I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard to see myself from the outside, but I'm really just a cool little jolly dude, just chilling, having fun. Um, might have a passion and opinion about something, but I ain't out here murdering nobody and nothing like that. But yeah, bro, I was kind of, you know, just feeling a way about the debate, man. I can't even lie about the debates. But I saw one title that disgusted me. And I'm gonna say this. Because Anonymous Hebrew is too much of an all-star veteran. Um, and he already know where I'm going. If he listen to this by the time he get here. He is too right top of the fucking tree to debating some deranged, delusional, mentally ill idiot on whether he is a fucking messiah. There's no way A9 should be taken. Is this person that I'm debating on this computer the biblical messiah? Now, if he would have teleported through that computer and proved he was, he'd have bust your ass, A9. But you know that's a safe gamble right there. Of course he's not any type of biblical messiah. He's a dude who pays for internet just like us. So how would he be that? How could he be a biblical messiah? Why is that a real topic? Please, please, A9. Can you smack your fucking self since none of us is brave enough to do it? Huh? Do you do you, do you mind smacking the tooth out the front of your own fucking mouth for that garbage ass shit? But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. 'Cause that was kind of just harsh, that last sentence I said. And my bad. But I hey now. God damn it, hey now. This motherfucker said is Willie Williams, is Willie Earl Williams of Pensacola, Florida, the biblical messiah. And this nigga got on a Nike jumpsuit. No, he's not. Truck didn't look that heavy. I said the truck didn't look that heavy. That was still at 700? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna look crazier than that. I didn't see none, man. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, you gotta go to uh lyric. It's over with. Lyric. Yeah, yeah, it ain't nothing I could do about this. Yeah, but I can't. There's nothing to talk about with that. Like that was clearly escalated. And then she started throwing shit. So yeah, I saw it. But I gotta talk to her first just to get her side of everything. But hold on, y'all. Yeah, yeah. That don't matter to everybody. All right. Can y'all hear me? On my back? Let me quit a quick thumbs up. You get a quick thumbs up. So, my bad for that. But I'm using the phone that I talk on. I don't have two phones on here, so. But yeah, that's just it. And then I saw the debate with Christian Blue. Um, I might check in my back, man. People keep calling me. I got a stalker calling me. Hello? Okay, bet. Got a stalker calling me. But I can say Blue has gotten better. I can say that. Chris has gotten worse. Blue has gotten better. Chris has gotten worse. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the tactics that Chris used to, and not just Chris, but it's other people, um, with this false authority because they are hella popular in some of the most ignorant circles of YouTube. See, this is why I'm gonna always be able to talk my shit. Damn, man, damn. My check, my check. Okay, bet. See, a lot of these people come up in these religious circles and they get patted on the back for believing in fake shit and retaining more useless information than everybody else. And they be like, damn, so my fault, my fault blowing up my. Okay, so when these people come around, like when I heard of Chris, when I heard of certain people, it was, oh yeah, they good at debating, they good at debating. But then when I got over here, it was like, oh, they good at debating their beliefs. In my bag. Okay, there I go. Yeah, man, that is crazy. Motherfucker call your phone 25 times. You self-abusing your motherfucking self, man. Stop calling. Okay, so yes, Chris and Blue, right? So Chris still does these goofy ass tactics where he straw man and he beat up the straw man. Or he set up a title that he think he can nullify the title because of this one fact. No, this is a debate, nigga. This is about researching information compiling information, presenting information in a sensible motherfucking fashion. If the title is an argument you don't want to have, don't fucking have it. No one's forcing you to have it. If the title is a title that you don't like, if the premise is a premise that you don't like, Chris, as much as you cry, you know damn well you ain't got to debate that shit. Like you really one of the most integralist motherfuckers I've ever fucking met. And then you would sit up here and use a platform like Solar Vision Debate League and just diminish its value because the judges got to sit up here and act like they got to pay attention to what you say. Stop crying. Stop calling for solar. Construct your question around in a way that people can't get away from you. And give them a chance to actually answer. You do like this is not a I got you debate league. Nigga, this is like you know how niggas like Chris debate. They debate like it's a a, a 50-point shot on a basketball court. Like you could play for 3 quarters, 3 quarters and 3/4 of a quarter. You got a quarter of a quarter left. You're down in your last 3 minutes or whatever the fucking quarter in the NBA is. And then all of a sudden, you hit a 50-point shot. Ah, we won. No. Nigga, you gotta play every, every. All right, we back. We back. We back. We back. We back. I think. I think my audio back. Hello. Hold on. One more time. Mic check. Mic check. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Now, how you block 3 numbers a motherfucker got? Can you block no call IDs? No nigga calling. All right, so yeah, Chris just do stupid shit. Like, so he's stealing them dumbass antics. He didn't got worse at debating. And I know why. I can tell y'all why, but I ain't even gonna give Chris all that much time. Blue, Blue still has that he still has his fat Blue always had a solid base of debating, but Blue sucks at the freestyling and um compensating for shit that happens on the fly. He thinks of shit too late. Like Blue's the type of motherfucker you will catch him up right now, but later on he gonna have something that could kill what you said, or at least something that pushes back, or at least extends the conversation. But in the moment, he's dead. How y'all doing? And and that's another thing I want to talk about, man. That's another thing I want to talk about, but I'm still waiting to see. Solar hit me back. I don't know if he talked to Angel. What's the status of me getting back in the league or whatever? But my motherfucking impact on the culture around here, motherfuckers gonna have to give my motherfucking props and praises. But I'll wait to see if that's even worth talking about. But yeah, so that's what it is with Blue. But I did see Blue get better at a couple things as far as also controlling the conversation. He got away from her. Chris still ended up asking Blue questions and stuff. You don't let nobody ask you no questions, bro. This ain't your moment to ask questions. You answer my questions. Cool. So, but he still got a little bit of aha, you didn't see that coming type of ordeal. But it's not to like win the whole debate. It's to set up a couple of ahas that lead to you contradicting yourself or just proving his statement right. So um I actually had Blue winning that debate. But shout out to the judges and the people. I'm glad that the people are back voting. Shout out to the people. And then I saw Taz and Dumbo debate. Like I say, I want to get the panel together and do a review of these debates, but just jumping off the channel, I saw Taz and Domo debate, and I mean, goddamn, Taz, get your internet together, man. What's up with your audio, man? I mean, goddamn, Taz. Was somebody blowing your phone up too? No, you was on the computer. Was somebody blowing your Skype calling you, man? Taz shit kept going out. That's I hate that. Y'all know I'll be critical on video and audio quality, man. If your opponent can't hear your premise, man, what is we doing? What is we doing? So that's it. That's 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 the critical kick to the nuts I got for Taz, man. Get your fucking internet together, man. But other than that, yeah, y'all know Taz definitely got control of his information. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. You not finna play him for no goofy. He definitely gonna shove that fucking information down your throat and up your fucking ass, and you're gonna have to deal with the information, which Domo doesn't. Another one of those tactics. So now in this debate it's a simple debate. It's a simple debate. Is DEI good or beneficial or some shit? And instead of debating DEI, Domo goes to the precursor to what obviously led up to the entity that was born out of, that ended up forming into, that ended up shaping into, that ended up turning into, that ended up resembling DEI. You're goofy. You picked a debate that you didn't want, man. And that was crazy because Domo's another one of them people that say, I'm gonna pick the title, fuck the title, and then I'm gonna create an argument that you have to debate against. No. The title says, is DEI good for black people? You want to talk about what does something else, excuse me, it might get you like, you want to talk about does something else that has similarities to DEI that you can paint as this is what DEI was back then, man. You're dead, man. You wasted the people time, fam. You wasted the people fucking time with that shit. And I had Taz winning that debate, you know. Um, I saw some other titles. I ain't watching no religious shit. Y'all can say it's Hezekiah, the Bible, Hezekiah Walker. Y'all can say about that shit. I'm not finna put no motherfucking intellectual time into that. Um, and then I saw it was another debate with his sister against Brother Rob. I tried to watch that. I couldn't. The sister was just horrible. You gone? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, the sister was just horrible and sweet, right? Let's get all that out the way. Nice girl, sweet girl. I'm sure I have nothing bad to say about her character, but know what a debate is and come to debate. This is not an explanation of need. We don't need a 30-minute explanation. We need a premise and evidence and proof of that premise to be argued firmly and the objectives be addressed directly and firmly. But I guess that is what it is. Shout out to Sarah Smooth Jr. in the motherfucking building. I guess that is what it is. But you're damn right. I went back in the league. And and from what I'm seeing, we got some work to do. We have some clear work to do. My bad. Yeah, we got some clear work to do. But I watched those two debates. I'm gonna go over them and break them down. But like real talk, I'm coming to raise that bar, baby. I'm talking about presentation. I'm talking about the setting up of the premise, the transparency of the premise. Because the thing that a lot of people like to do is try to hide their premise to the last second. And then it's like, oh, you don't understand my premise. No, I understand your weak ass premise. I understand your weak ass premise. But it just shocks me that people that get so much praise still do that weak ass shit. I can't stand that shit. Like, this is season what, six? Six? Season six? Is this season six? Is this season six? What the fuck are we talking about? Um, Solar. Hey, Solar, I know y'all don't like when motherfuckers criticize the higher ups around here. But Solar, get your motherfucking internet together, fam. Get your motherfucking internet together, fam. And pay attention during the debates, man. You be walking away from your computer and stuff. What's going on, brother? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I said that nigga Solo be walking away on y'all ass like, man, these niggas ain't talking about shit, man. But yeah, that's it. But I'm proud of Solo, man. I'm proud of Angel. I'm glad they still got it up, keeping it going. Like I say, it's been a minute for me. I wonder, can I clear my screen and still talk? Can y'all hear me? Cause that stream draw drain your battery. Damn, nigga. I gotta see if I'm still on the panel talking. Okay, I'm gonna kill my screen and see if it still pick me up or whatever. Um, if anybody want the link, I could pin the link. But not if anybody. But if somebody respectful want the link, I can at least do that. Uh, mm, it's like star comment. I'm trying to pin it. But fuck it. All right, I'm gonna fill my screen, see if I can still be heard. But yeah, man, I like I said, I ain't watching the debate in I don't know how long, but coming back and seeing this is very encouraging. It's letting me know that my presence or the lack of has had an impact on shit. And my return will my return is needed. My return is needed, man. Just for the topic that I'm gonna bring, for the style of debating that I'm gonna bring, the integrity that I'm gonna bring. Uh, yeah, just the entertainment, the ability to fucking stay, keep the attention of the people. You know, the debates be 2 hour long, and it feels like it. You know, I like to have debates by the time they're over with. People I wanted more. It's like people be having debates by the time they over with. People are so fucking. What you doing? They don't do that. It's like by the time they debate over, man, people are like, man, good riddance. Let's get this shit over with. Who? Who? You said a deaf mute? A deaf mute? Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me see if y'all can still hear me. Because I remember when I used to kill my screen, he used to kick me off the panel. Okay, bad. Okay, bad. She said, yeah, we hear you down. Okay, bad. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. I just can't really believe we getting titles like, is this dude here the Messiah? And we getting tactics like, um, I'm going back before DEI. Now, ain't that nice? And we getting tactics like, uh, he he doesn't understand the argument that he's giving. Um, what was Blue and Chris debate? What was Blue and Chris debate? I know Blue is affirmative, and mm, mm, mm. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Damn, what was Blue and Chris debate? Oh, um, was Elijah Muhammad right? Are black people, are we Asiatic, 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 the Asiatic, whatever said, black man or whatever. So yeah, there's your title. Was Elijah Muhammad right? Are we the Asiatics? And that was the point. And I could tell that Chris made sure uh, that the title included was Elijah Muhammad right. Because what Chris would like to do is put other arguments that Elijah Muhammad made that you're not making and just church hurt people into voting against you. I'm not saying Elijah Muhammad was right about UFOs. I'm saying he was right about us being an Asiatic black man. I'm not saying he was right about the tribe of Jafar or whatever. I'm saying he was right about us being an Asiatic black man. I'm not saying that he was right about anything outside of we are the Asiatic black man. But Chris sat up here and tried to make Blue, well, obviously, he won the debate. So he made Blue defend arguments that Blue was not premising. He was not making that his premise. But for some reason, Chris was able to show that um, Elijah Muhammad was wrong about us being Asiatic because he had a specific group. Yes, you leaving at 3, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think the next catch should come in like 3, 4. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Well, Dre has a bad temperament for stuff that just I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I gotta have an extensive talk with him. So yes, yes, understood. Yeah, it is. So he could get right to stocking. Yeah. So yeah, that was just crazy to me, man. Blue has the argument, but Blue should have known not to deal with Chris. One, don't debate Chris. And two, don't put what's Elijah Muhammad right. Yeah, we can take him if you want some because they don't belong to the store, so they're not in the SKU. Yeah, sorry. So don't put Elijah Muhammad right in the title because Chris is gonna find a whole bunch of stuff that Elijah Muhammad was wrong about and make the debate about that. And if you're just lackluster performance, Chris does a very good job at overselling himself. You know, for people who don't understand the conversation, Chris is gonna seem right because Chris has this swag as if he's right until he starts calling for solar. And then it's like, what is this dude doing? What is that? Yeah, 232. Hold on. Huh. So. Yeah, Blue, you supposed to be more experienced than that, my brother, with dealing with that. So uh, I'm off of that. So uh it should be an interesting year, man. Like I said, I'm just waiting to hear back from Solar. He talked about an interview, but he also let me know that Angel has some type of feelings about what I things that I've said when the debate league went left on me previously. Now I know I don't feel like I've disrespected her. I just think I insulted her with saying some stuff. So she felt insulted. But the one I was like, and fuck Angel, you know, never ever felt that way toward her. It was just you know, I'm pretty sure I had some opinions, strong opinions on moves that she was making, and she felt uh unfairly scrutinized or just insulted by the scrutiny, because she's trying to help, and then it's like, people just having so much to say. But yeah, I could definitely apologize for that. Can't imagine anything that I said that I'm like, and that matters to me today. Yeah, I don't know. All this stuff about the debate league is kind of a blur to me now, and life just got real, and I had to retain other information. You know, but yeah. Other than that, I've been fine. How y'all been? Uh, I can't wait to see some of the new people. Sonya was like, "Yeah, I want to see you debate some of the new people." Yeah, okay, but 99-37, 99-37. I don't know if I don't know like the ratio of the league. Like, is it still like heavily like there's Jesus debaters, Israelites and Muslims and Christians and stuff like that? Uh, 'Cause like I said, I don't debate nobody belief. I debate religion all day, but it's not gonna be anything within your belief. Once you get to that point where I believe, that Jesus yeah, okay, yeah. How can I weigh your belief? But if your belief is rooted in some information that can be weighed and measured, then I'm definitely fucking with you. Pam Autism, shout out to you. Yeah, I'm definitely fucking with you. But nah, man, I'm not here to uh I'm not here to play fucking cosplay with your ass about the creation of the fucking universe. No one knows. No one knows. But we have a lot of evidence of what could happen. I'll go through that, you know. Yeah, I believe in the creator. I don't believe there's nothing outside of us or whatever. Like, obviously all people come from vaginas. Something had to create the first vagina. So there you have it. There the fuck you have it. There the fuck you have it. So yeah, I believe in the creator, but I'm not finna sit up here and play with nobody. Talking about the creator revealed itself to you. It's a man named Eddie. 1512. What is that? Is this new? Yeah, the brother Eddie came down and told us, yeah, nah, I'm cool on all of that. That's an A4 what? A46. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure it'll be mixed feelings about me coming back to the league because, you know, let's just face it, it's easier without me, man. For people that want to debate bull crap, you know. What's going on, brother? All right. What, you just making an order? Understood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people would just like to sit around and just say yes and no to God all day, but nah, man, we gonna talk about them pyramids. We gonna talk about all the stuff that people got mad at me for saying before. Um, Domo, if you want to debate, we could debate. Uh, we could debate if missiles are. Yeah, that's pit. Now it's pit. All right, now we back. Okay, so yeah, the link is pinned to the top. Anybody want to come up have a discussion? We can. But what is this? But yeah, I don't know what people been talking about. And another thing is people trying to oversell themselves with the information, right? Blue is having a debate talking about he's talking about DNA and riboplasm and deoxyribonucleic acids and other things. I think somebody in the building. Not just the one body. It's the only body. It's the solar body. Shout out to Solar Man. What's good, God? Mic check, mic check. Okay, while he get his audio together. I told you, internet, man.
Yo,
I think I am. There he is. What's good, God?
peace, peace, peace.
Peace to you, brother. Appreciate you hitting the panel. What you got going
You
on?
say the internet? You said the internet?
Yeah, no, I think you good. Is you lagging?
Nah,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
you
on my
good
phone
then.
right now though.
Oh, okay. That's
What your
dope.
internet messed up?
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good. I was just making sure I couldn't hear you in the beginning. I didn't know if it was your internet, if you was just fixing your audio.
Uh yeah,
Appreciate your
yeah,
presence.
yeah.
It's good, man.
Nothing, nothing, man. Just seeing what's good with you, man.
Yeah, man. Black man in America. You know how it is.
You ready to debate?
Yeah, I'm ready to debate. I'm ready to debate. I'm definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just think what you fell off? Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. Somebody keep blowing my phone up. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I just is seeing like this is season 6. I know you've been here for a while since season 1, and how we do things. In the previous season, it was a little more, hands on. It was a little more ratchet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I want you to be aware that it's a
Mhm.
little different now in terms of how we conduct ourselves and what we say. Because sometimes, from learning from previous seasons, we see that it could be problematic moving forward for us with integrity of the league and then just, creating a positive atmosphere for the debaters, right? So,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, definitely, we want to see you back. You was one of the original debaters in the Civilization Debate League. You just got to understand that, these guys are, they evolved. The debaters and then what we do has elevated as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
just keep all that stuff in mind and you'll be good, man. Yeah, I think he having some type of internet issue.
Bad. My bad. I'm back. All right. Did I break a rule already? Did I say something
Oh, I don't.
discouraging?
No, I don't know. I just think you was live.
Hey, I bet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm at work. I'm at work right now. So I just popped in on my break and I just think you was live. So Swab live. Let me hop on.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, appreciate that. No man, I had watched the debate with Chris and Blue and the debate with Taz and Dom. I wanted to review it with the guys. So I was just going live, just getting the channel back hot. That's all. Getting some motion back formulated. Yeah, I'm at work my job,
Okay.
so yeah, that's it. But yeah, yeah, I'm ready to get back in that ring, man. I'm ready to see exactly what the league is demanding and expecting out of people. And
Well, you can
staying
you can check it
within.
on the website, like the code of conduct and all that stuff. With all that, I know it sounds a little corny. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be like creating rules and all that, and it's just kind of like
Mhm.
some people think it takes away from the tenacity. In some ways, it does, but um, you would rather have that than the extreme falls out like what happened in previous seasons, and so it has to be a balance. So it's like certain rules, certain codes of conduct, certain things that we do to just maintain the integrity of the league. You could just go on to solarvisiondebates.com and go ahead and check out just like the code of conduct and then like how the rules are going to be implemented because it's going to be like a lot of debaters. I know y'all guys put a lot of time and effort into the debating, and it's a job and it's a task for us, you know, um, and the organizers and judges, you know, and vote for the person that had the best presentation. So we have a job on our end. At the same time, y'all got a job on y'all end, and so if all that comes together, then it could be a good product. But if you got one person saying this over here, this person saying this over there, then it's going to turn into chaos like you see in some of these other leagues. So since
Mhm.
we since we was the first ones to actually craft out well the only ones I haven't seen nobody
I was about to
you
say
know
I don't see nobody.
yeah seen nobody do like a regular season like I seen other debate tournaments and stuff like that on other debate league channels, but like since we have like a regular season, we have to you know um have a solid judging system in place so each debater can be confident that they are being critiqued properly in order for them to, get the necessary points to make the postseason. So all that stuff, that's our job on our end. I think we got a solid group of judges at this point. Myself, Angel, and Psychopapius. So the thing that we hold the debaters responsible for is to present the brand in a positive light. I know it sounds corny, like it's no different than like you know how Calvin was with McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't going
Hmm.
around, rocking a Wendy's hat and saying like whatever. But like
Understood.
so because really, I mean, we've been around for a long time, but right, really, far as like the reach is not out there yet. Like we're in a circle, we're in a sector, this conscious sector, but and they haven't really
Mhm.
blossomed into for everybody a household name type of thing. So it's important at this point to have people that's on board with what is going on in a concept. You know what I'm saying? And as we grow and begin to perfect what we're doing over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Understood.
So yeah, but yeah. Shout out to Suave. You know what I mean? Like I said, we looking forward to seeing you debate. You know what I'm saying? And it should be a very interesting season coming up.
Okay, yeah, that's hard. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I definitely want to get back in that ring and we see what's up. I get over to that website, Sullivan, thebayleague.com. You said that's the whole name.
SolarVisionDebates.com.
SolarVisionDebates.com, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there too, get that site some traffic. But yeah, I'll definitely go over there and make sure I'm in compliance this year because yeah, I just want to put on a good show, man. And get back on the court and you know, that's it, bro. Be a
All
intellectual
right, all right.
athlete, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hop back out now. I'm gonna be in the clouds listening. Yeah, get back to work, bro. I'll let you.
All right. For sure, God. Peace, man. Yeah. So shout out to the commissioner, man, the owner, the creator, Solar Vision Debate League. Always an honor to have him with the panel, you know. So yeah, I definitely get that 64 too. When it comes to keeping up the integrity of the league and just make sure it's not people just bashing the league and putting a bad name on the league. Yeah, I'm always with that. That was my slogan. Television Debate League, the greatest debate league on earth, the only debate league on earth. So yeah, I don't see nobody else. I don't know what they doing. I don't know where they doing it at, but I know this is the only debate league, the greatest debate league it'll ever be. No matter how many debate leagues come after this, you know. But yeah, that's it. I can't wait to see who on the roster and actually start interacting with other debaters, weighing up topics and logic. Just having general discussion, seeing where everybody at. Getting back to entertaining people, man, helping them get through their day, while they at work or at home, chilling, you know. Giving people a place where they can come here and get some information and not just hear people arguing over who's screwing who in the celebrity world. I don't care about Offset and Cardi B. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Is that who? So let's see. How you doing? What would you looking for? No, you fine, sister. What was you trying to get? What this slam? Yeah, I got you. Oh, okay. Yeah, ring that one up. And what else? Yes. And so yeah, I can't wait to see what type of discussions people like to have. And, you know, I want to see who's the bishop and the priest and the don this year. Thank you. But the people's champ is back. It seemed like, it sound like the people champ is definitely black, back. And yeah, and he's black. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna just try to, keep my nose clean, stay out all the personal drama. If I gotta debate somebody that I don't prefer to debate, man, I just make it a debate and we can get it in. But I'm not here to get personal with nobody. This is all about information. This is all about presentation. This ain't about who you are. This is about presentation tactics and things like that. And you got absolutely, sister. Uh, mm, That's all I'm on. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. Yeah, that link worked though. So, nah, that link worked though. And I put it in the group chat with the brothers. I know they probably at work, but we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, man, I got the information, make motherfuckers intimidated. So, they really gotta watch how they play around me. Cause you're not finna trap me in no book. You ain't finna trap me in no ideology, no belief. Whatever I'm talking about is a weighable, measurable um premise. So how you doing? Say yeah, y'all gonna miss me with all of that. Let's see if we got a nowhere in the building. Shout out to you, Chris Flournoy. Yeah, been a minute, man. Shout out to y'all, fam. Hit that like button, please. Yeah. If it ain't three of them things. Appreciate you. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's just what it is, man. A bunch of good discussions, man. I'm talking about space travel, uh, possibilities of furthering technology past the point at which we can conceive now. Excuse me. What's she said, Joy? Yeah, sisters. Uh, yeah, man. It's gonna get kind of crazy around here. And and just eager to see how I fit in, man, and really get down. I think I'm gonna fit right in. I think it's gonna I think it's gonna feel like home, you know? That's what I feel. I feel like it's really gonna feel like home in this motherfucker. Let's set up a debate title, man. Make sure y'all get your information out there. Be clear and concise in what you mean. Stand on what you mean. And if you hit your head, then just let somebody know, hey man, I hit my head on this one. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. We can set something else up, but I don't want to have no debates where I feel like, oh man, now the whole debate needs to be questioned because the repetitiveness of me failing to set up titles that I'm willing to stand on, this, that, and the other. So that's me. But if the audience that's coming here is like, fuck that, man. We want to see this pseudo shit. We want to see this misinformation. We the ones sending super chats and, giving the debate league traffic or, we the ones spreading the word. Then I'm glad that those components are here to entertain those people. If those people are here, because they need representation too. But I'm just not the one to do it. You know, I have a I have a core family that rocks with us and that's just it. It's not a script. It's a mentality. You know, for me to act like I could break away from that, and no, I don't get it. But I definitely know I'm not a lightweight. I definitely know I'm not a peon. So, you know, the people's champ is back, man. People's champ is back. So y'all will have somewhere to come to have extensive conversations about stuff that people, know. The information people is retained. This stuff is important to us. We didn't do all of this reading and watching TV for nothing. These people have watched these movies, Star Trek, War of the Worlds, Alien Nation, um, and Back to the Future. Um, and this information and that they need to get out to the people. So, you know, shout out to the movies. Shout out to the motherfucking movies. Shout out to the motherfucking movies. A little seasoning on that joint right there. At work you gotta eat out the microwave. And I Oh, okay, bet. Yeah. Mm. So I'm glad those people are here also as a presence. But yeah, we gonna go down, get in that ring, put these knuckles to you niggas chin. Mm. Yeah, man. I just keep it to a minimum, man, because I be talking. Hey, I be saying some shit sometimes. Motherfucker be like, boy, this nigga not gonna make it. This nigga not gonna make it. But I will. Damn, I want to kind of visit the Debate League website right now, or is it gonna fuck up? Because I could go to the website right now, read the policies, the rules, and regulations, the governmental order and structure of the law around this motherfucker. You got to know the law of the land if you're gonna travel through that motherfucker. Has to know that. Yeah. Long as it be like, hey man, ain't it's all about information. Ain't nothing talking about nobody personally. It's all about information, how you present it. You know, I guess the most person you can get is talking about their style of debate. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, you fucking up, bro. Whenever you keep setting up debates and you gotta keep doing that, sorry, you fucking up. You fucking it up. But yeah, a lot of that stuff, man, that I was talking about not a years ago and past, information has come out and people are seeing some of the stuff that I was saying. This is stuff that people was getting me the fuck out of here for talking about. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, he pseudo. Oh, he that. Yeah, all right. Now look at what the leading scientists are saying. Now look at what the universities are teaching. Mm. But you know, I'm just one of them dudes that people just want to attack and prove wrong. You know, it's fun. I talk with so much conviction myself, you know, and I say so outlandish things. Yeah, people don't like it, but everything's gonna be all right, all right. Trust me, everything's gonna be all right now. I had a juice. What the fuck did I do with my juice? Yep, that's it, man. So, and I'm trying to do my part, helping the debate league get more publicity, more coverage, you know, be more of a household name, like Sola said. Like I had a few people, even though I wasn't uh, actively watching the debate league, there was a few people that I was like, whose channel I was commenting, and I was like, "Yo, check out these debates," you know, these and the other. One of my debates, because my debates weren't on YouTube, but they are back now, and it was um it was good to see me representing. You feel me? You feel me? It was good to see my hard work put back on display like it was supposed to be in the first fucking place. Yeah, sure. Royal Cases down here. Got some right here. Oh, yes, cut it off. This bottom right here, button right here. Since I can take it home. It's like a good thing it was that simple to fix. Yeah, so shout out to the league, man, for all his work. Let's make this easy return for your boy. We don't gotta, we don't gotta do me like that. Yeah, I mean, we was talking that stuff about the pyramids, and then the information came out. Oh yeah, it was structures up under the pyramids, this and the other. Nobody's having that discussion. Nobody's having a discussion of what the fuck did they find up under the pyramid right now. Nah, let these motherfuckers would have found the ore, a ore with the letter N on it. I'm like, oh, it's Noah's Ark. It would have been all over TV, all over the internet. Oh, they found some shit about it. Yeah. But then when it's about you, black man, black woman, yeah. Oh no, it ain't Greek, it ain't Roman. Let them found some pillars or some evidence of some Greek shit. The Library of Alexandria. Gold Mountain is definitely in the building, man. Shout out to the brother. Yeah, man. Hit that life like the bro say. And let them have found some evidence for some biblical shit. Motherfuckers have been losing their mind. But, okay, my bad. Motherfucker, you gave it a half an hour or so, now they back blowing my phone up. That shit is crazy. But yeah, let them have found some evidence for some biblical shit. Let them, you know what? Let them found some evidence of some aliens. Even the atheists would have been going crazy then. But no, they found evidence that people were more intelligent than we thought in the past. So guess what? They have no interest in that conversation. And then you act like this ain't your information or no. They don't own that information. This is your information. No, we are human. So anything that got to do with the human past, nigga, we want in on it. Shoot. He was quick to tell us we came from the same thing as fucking like we're apes and we came from the same fucking monkey tree or whatever. Yeah. Let us know what this is about. Okay. The structures under the pyramid. What is it? Why do y'all got these gates around the pyramid so people can't even walk through some of these structures? And you ain't even made it public. What's in them? Fuck that. Motherfucker to keep your ass dumb your whole motherfucking life. Motherfucker teach you about Adam and Eve and talking motherfucking bushes and shit. Then they find some real information. Guess what? It ain't nowhere. It's not a big deal. The president ain't said nothing about it. Why the president ain't saying nothing about the structure found up under the pyramids? Nothing. Not a word. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna release all the UFO information we have, and we still ain't seen nothing impressive yet. Yep, 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 yep. Man, damn, man. All right, there we go. Yeah. And then found some evidence of some other shit. Let them found some evidence of some transgender alien. Man, it's the one and only. Am I gonna? It's the big dog, the mother, father, child. Not just the mind, but the gold man. What's good,
Man,
bro?
what's up with it, King?
You already know,
You know, it's a
man.
pleasure to be back. You know what I'm talking about at the helm.
Ain't it? It do feel like something. It do feel like something.
Yeah, I said. I feel like I'm in the mothership. Shit.
Yeah, no.
With
But
no
you at the gig?
limitations. Ain't no telling where we gonna take it.
Understood. You gigging right now?
Huh?
I said you gigging right now?
Man, not yet. Not quite. Not
Oh,
quite.
okay.
Not yet.
All right, that's what's up.
I got a little time on my hand. Well, I got a lot of time on my hand. You know, I don't like limitations no more. But yeah, I ain't at the
Understood.
gig yet. I ain't knocking on nobody's door yet.
But you been watching the debates? What's going on? You been watching the debates and stuff like that?
Man, I've been catching the after party. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been
All right.
I've been having
Yeah, that's what I'm about
debates
to
within
say.
myself.
I had to go back. I had to go watch that Chris and Blue debate and Domo versus Taz. You know,
Yeah,
them the
that
ones that I wanted to review and shit. I wanted to make it so everybody watched them.
right. Now what I will do is I'll go back and watch them since you that's the ones you wanna react to.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I just don't want to, you know, just off the top of the mind freestyle. I actually want, see what people think. Had a discussion, but
I've been paying attention to the build up of all of them debates because being on different panels and shit.
okay.
I've been there when they popped off type shit.
I said, yeah, I haven't even been seeing that. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I've been
I've
trying to.
been,
I tried to make Domo and Taz have a debate the other day about cause Taz, Taz is antagonizer when he want to.
mm.
Um, so Taz was talking about how black folk need to join ICE or some shit. And I was like, nah, it's still fuck the police, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Like he like, nah, that's a good pension and all that. I'm like, so you mean tell me I can pay you enough to do some fuck shit? What you trying to tell me? But you know how Taz and Domo is like they both so good at debating. They intentionally take the opposing side just to get our people to start thinking and stuff. So,
I'm
but
not
I,
sure,
I
sister. I had to ring it up.
for some reason I couldn't get them to do it though. I couldn't. That's how I knew Taz was just antagonizing at the time. I'm like, I thought you was serious about that. But
No, I think I'm 1350. Yeah. Back in, he said black people should join ISIS in
yeah,
deporting
I'm like,
people.
whoa.
I mean, just the basic people that just jump out the truck. Like if we was in the higher ranks, yeah, I take that. If we was the people that was saying, go get these people. Yeah, come on, black people. Let's get in here and get some of these Eastern Europeans up out of here. Let's get all of these motherfucking Caucasian Latino. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's get all these foreign white people up out of here. They doing their thing over here with the Mexicans. So
Right,
yeah, you
they
need
ain't
a
finna
you
let
need a
us do
black
that.
you need a black and Mexican sector. That folks is clearly on the Europeans that ain't supposed to be here. I just saw a clip. I didn't click on it, but I saw a clip posted. There's a girl saying, my father's been deported. My father's been detained by ICE 3 times, but he keep getting returned because he's white. Like he from somewhere else. Like she snitching on him
Man,
now.
seriously?
Yeah, like he not from here. It's on World Star. It ain't even too far down the timeline. Said my motherfucking pops keep getting arrested by ICE, but keep getting released because he's white. That's why I say
Man.
I don't see like I don't see no white people getting shipped about this motherfucker. I see all dark
Golly.
skinned people. Yeah.
Tell her we appreciate her honesty. But that's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah. Lucy. Mhm.
That is
That's
crazy,
incredible.
bro. Hey, bro, you ever I know this off subject, but you know how we cipher sometime. You ever signed up for like United Masters or anything with your music?
Can you hear me? My mic still work? Okay. No, I don't think I have.
Man, I was asking because I'm starting to see the benefits of it. You know what I mean? Like being able to get your stuff on all platforms and them being able to keep track of your music type shit.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
and it ain't even as expensive as I thought it would be. As I thought it would be. Shit, I got some little homies that's really doing their thing with the music, so I've been paying attention to it. Um, but I was checking to see if bro had an actual topic. I was gonna try to make sure I'm
Hey,
still
I'm
on
back.
topic. All right, there we go.
Yeah, the whole ASCAP thing, registering your music so it get picked up wherever it's played and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's on that level, but it's just a different. It's more on the digital side. Not to say that ASCAP is outdated, but that was more like payola, the radio station type stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
Well,
United Masters is like I would like to say it's more on the digital side as well as I want to say they put your stuff on different platforms for you, like the Apple Musics and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
Which to me that's lit right there because we what I'm saying, we need that access, and it'll make it easier for us to distribute our messages and stuff. Like I've been getting back into the music first from the poetry side though, but I'm definitely finna make a hell of a push. I got this book I'm editing up. It's finna get crazy with that self help shit.
That's hard. That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, and I can't wait to talk to you and the brothers. Like, man, some of the stuff that we talked about back in the day, I'm really seeing the pathways to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's more, accessible than it was back then. So for us to be coming back, together, as a whole at this point, like me and you ain't never really lost connection, but getting some of the other brothers in connection like we was at first, man, yeah,
Mhm.
it's perfect timing right now. It's perfect timing. Like we may all can't like separately do certain things on our own, but I know if we piece by piece together, we can do that shit in no time. Like it's this one thing I've been noticing with like as far as investments. Is one thing where you can like put down like 3 bands and put it like in an IRA and get a certain amount of money coming back to us each month to where we can just keep adding to that and building on that to the point one day we just be like, you know what, bro, I ain't going back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even playing with these folks no more.
They got
And
2 more weeks up out of me.
you feel me?
Yeah.
And it might be one of them, you know what? You said the
Just
wrong
walk
thing to
off
me
on your
today.
ass.
You feel me? You said the wrong
Hey.
you said the wrong shit today. You know what I'm saying? And you remember my little brother Melvin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, he
Mm-hmm.
just recently got some land. I want to say it was like over 7 acres. And it got like, of course it got some houses on it. Um got a water stream going through that mud, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, that's little bro. I say it's his land because he actually found the shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
his mind frame is it's the family, you know. So I'm glad for
Mm-hmm.
that acquisition, but it actually inspired me. You know what I mean? To be like, you know what? I got some brothers I've been talking to about this shit for a long time. You feel me? Like, I might not necessarily go the route he went, but I also been finding out about owner financing. And I've been running across some sweet little deals that I'm like, man, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, even from like I ran across one today that was like probably like 3 bands down. It was over 8. I think it was actually 8 acres. But you know, bro, like we done seen folks stay on less than half an acre. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you can imagine we got 8 acres, bro. Like that's too
That's too
much.
far.
You,
Hey, man, I don't want to live that far away from y'all, man.
hey,
Yeah.
but look, we
Motherfucker,
could put
somebody
all the
come in right
houses.
quick.
You feel me? But we could put all the houses on what? Maybe shit less than 2 acres and grow
Mm-hmm.
food on the other ones, have events on another one. You feel me? Like you really ain't know our house right down the street type shit.
Hey.
So, you know, I'm still on the expansion, man. Um, I can't even front though, bro. I feel like I done manifested a situation that I'm actually having to grow into as far as
Mm-hmm.
relationships go. And I never thought I'd be saying that. Me having to grow into this shit, you know, we trying to get the queen on the same page as us, or for the queens that's in the
Mm-hmm.
chat, you know, they used to having to try to get the king on the same page. All the while, never a situation where it's like, nigga, I gotta grow. I got some growing to do. You know what I'm saying? To keep this going, or this situation is growing me.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I'm happy about that though. You know what I'm saying? And it really ain't no force to it, you know. Like when I want to be toxic, I'm reminded. You said you ain't trying to be on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you sure did right. That old program tried to come back. You feel me?
Man, that's hard.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
hard. Yeah,
My
man.
black
Well,
ass
happy
out
for
around
you.
Baltimore.
Be more. That's where it's at, man. Shout out to Baltimore.
Man, they been showing your brother love, bro. They
Oh
been
yeah.
Hell yeah, they been showing nigga love. I grew up watching The Wire in the corner, so you can imagine how I'm feeling being actually out this mud. I'm like, dang, this shit is real and it's still going on like this. Hold on one second.
Yeah. Man, y'all hit that like button, man. The fam bam back. The fam bam back. But yeah, very interested in and that's another thing. Man, staying these bases, the base is very interesting. Like, I need some. That was a fire as a base. That was a pro one. That was one for the books. That was history right there, people. That was gas. That was out of this world. Man, I'm tired of all the bases being interesting. Get some debates that actually blew some people's mind, man. You know, all y'all in your comfort zone. I ain't saying get out your comfort zone. Stay in your comfort zone, but master your comfort zone. Master those conversations. Don't have just a surface conversation. Um, have a detail. Something like, man, come on. We grown. We ain't children. You know, Well, that's what I'm looking forward to. But like I say, I'm staying my lane. I'm staying my lane. I'm gonna do my thing and let people be. But Whenever I can help my brothers and sisters out with some, constructive criticism, and I'm kicking them dead in the nuts. Bad. It's good. Well, man, this is the boy Swap Boss, man. It's been a great episode. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it out while we still ahead, man. Shout out to Gold for coming through, Solar for coming through. Uh, we should be live again tonight and more settled and comfortable. Shout out to y'all, man. Black Power.